Hey guys, so I hope you're all doing well. Yesterday, it was 110 degrees outside. Like, the heat index, I think that's what, no, it wasn't the actual temperature. It was hot as Satan's toenails. That's the point I'm trying to get at. And today it was 95. So, it is super hot, which means that is the worst weather for makeup. It completely, I don't care what your skin type is. It is the worst weather for makeup. Feels gross. It's just, ugh. It's even worse. I was going to say worser. I don't know where that came from. It's even worse for those of us with oily skin. Like me. You notice, yeah, I'm doing the light. I'm trying. I beat my face. I had a full glam, full-on face yesterday. I mean, heavy duty. Used some of my Shop My Stash items and it held up alright, but I couldn't wait to get it off. The lashes, it was just, the heat was so bad yesterday. Anyway, I needed to express to you how hot it is. With that being said, I need to do a lot of extra prep when I am applying makeup in the heat, for the heat like this, or to go outside in the heat like this, because it's instant. It'll be gone. It'll be a mess. Of course, we have our mattifying foundations, mattifying setting sprays, which I am going to do a little series, just oily skin series, what's best for that. But this video, I want to focus on primers, my favorite primers for my oily skin. Okay, so they're all different price ranges, and I just really want to share with you. I know I got a lot of people ask me, because I have really oily skin. In my Q&A, someone asked me my favorite primers, and I think I gave you like 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a combination here where and I have ultimate favorite here, but like all of these are really good suggestions. I just have like a super favorite, you know, 2 super favorites. But I want to give you some really good suggestions for those with oily skin. Again, I'll do a series. Let me know what else you want to see. Foundation, setting spray, you know, things like that. Alright, so I've been yapping. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first is actually a combination of 2 primer items. So it's the NYX Pore Filler and the NYX Shine Killer. Like, I feel like they were made for each other. Like, Ebony and Ivory were made for each other. Okay, so the Pore Filler and the Shine Killer are both, in my opinion, silicone based. Silica's in them, dimethicone, you know, that's what I'm recognizing here. Okay, I'm not a big base person, like this is base with this, use a water-based foundation with a water-based primer. So I don't. I use what works for my skin. I like combinations. Some happen to be the same, some happen to be different. I'll be honest with you. But I just want to let you guys know if that's the case. So the Pore Filler is this thicker, creamier, almost cream to powder type consistency that really blends out and smooths and blurs the look of the pores. It really smooths the skin, makes it feel really velvety. And then the Shine Killer is this clear silicone smoothing agent as well, but it also mattifies the skin. I like the Shine Killer by itself, but I never wear it without the Pore Filler. I don't know why. It's just those 2 together give my face a really nice, matte, smooth base. They work really well together. Both under $10, if I'm not mistaken, the drugstores, Ulta, beauty stores, you know, wherever NYX is sold. So I really do appreciate these. We'll do a level of control for your oil. My control for oil, I've never had a product where I've went, never say never, maybe once in my life, had a product that where I went all day without having to touch it up or blot or what have you. Like, to get my face super matte to last all day, it is a combination of products. Like the primer, the foundation, the spray, the powder. It's not just, oh, this primer did it. That's just, I'm just being honest with you. But anyway, we'll do a level of 1 to 5, like how good these are keeping your skin matte. We're going to go with a 3. Decent enough. 110 degrees, 110 degrees is nothing, is beating it. But this is going to give you that good, you know, just an average day Wintertime, I'll use these more. Wintertime, average day, fall, winds blowing and maybe 70, 80 degrees, and you're going to do just fine. You're going to do really well. I have really extreme oil, so, but I do recommend these because the way they make your skin feel, and they don't really suffocate my skin. So I really do recommend those. You're talking a 3 on the level of control of oil. You most likely will have to blot at least once, but it keeps your skin looking really, really nice. One thing about primers that I do look for is how it looks under the foundation. I do look at that, and these look perfectly fine. All of these do. That's why they're in my bomb, my jam. All right, the next one is not necessarily a primer, but this is from MAC, and it's the Oil Control Lotion. This one here, this is the little travel size. I got this from the MAC store. It's like 10 bucks. This doesn't have ingredients listed on it, so I couldn't tell you, but it's definitely a lotion. It's definitely a very lightweight lotion, as you can see it dripping down. Very, very lightweight, very, very liquidy. It has the consistency, again, it's not as thick as like a hand cream. It has the consistency of a classic body lotion. This is what I wear in spring-ish because it's very moisturizing. It's very hydrating, yet it controls some oil. Like, I really do appreciate that. Most oil control, most mattifying primers are definitely drier. Mattifying, they're drier and they're thicker. Usually they're thicker, they're drier, and they tend to sometimes make you look ashy or even dull, but I don't mind it. I need it. That's how bad my oil is. But with this oil control lotion, this is one of those things where it's like, okay, it's a refreshing thing to put on. It's like a moisturizer. It's a lotion. It's a moisturizer, and then it does the job as well. On a level of oil control, if I use all the same other products that I know that help me stay matte on my face and then put on the different primers, this one is about a 3 as well. 3.5 to 4. It's not, again, it's by being so lightweight and not as thick and as heavy, the oil control is not as serious as something that would be that consistency. So you're talking, like I said, 3.5 or 4. This is definitely great for spring, definitely great for summer. This is something I can put on my skin just by itself as a moisturizer to help, you know, if I'm not wearing any makeup. I really do enjoy this. I really, really like it. I never mix it with any of my foundations yet. I think it would change the consistency of the foundations. It smells so good, but I definitely recommend oily skin girls. I definitely recommend this, and this could be your moisturizer. You could do your moisturizer and then your primers and everything like that, but definitely really good for those hot days. Really good for those days where you may not even want to wear any makeup. Really good for that. Alright, next we're stepping into the big boys. So this is one of my all-time favorites. This is the Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer. Yeah, this is the only full-size high-end primer that I own. That's how much I love it. Alright, this is, whoa! This is silicone-based as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this is a silicone-based primer as well. It's that clear, gel, silicone-like consistency. That's what it looks like, and of course it blurs away. This is definitely thicker than the Shine Killer. It's thicker and it dries. It's a little bit drier than the Shine Killer. The Shine Killer gives your skin just a matte, smooth, but still plump feeling, fresh feeling feel. This Perfection Mattifying, this is on the level of, it doesn't make your skin feel too ashy, but it's definitely, you can tell it's definitely, the moisture is coming out of it. If I'm not making any sense. Again, definitely thicker, denser consistency. This is, you can get this at Ulta, wherever Lorac is sold. The reason why I enjoy this one, because this is one of the ones that's heavy duty where I do wear it in the summertime. This one and the next two. This is one of the ones where it's, give me a word. It's a flawless HD situation. I would wear this to be matte under camera, under lights. I don't know what it is. It makes my skin look soft focused, but still matte. But it is a little, it gives that enough dryness, whereas though it's like, no, it's a barrier of oil. I really do enjoy this one. This primer I love to use when I'm being photographed or different things like that. Events, if I'm doing an event, I use this one and one more. They're just my favorites to do. They're just my favorites to use. So you have the Lorac Perfection. The next one, we're going into the Makeup Forever. This is the Step 1 Equalizer Mattifying Primer. I really love this, and this will probably be the next high-end primer that I buy a full size of. So if I'm not mistaken, this doesn't have, I think this is silicone based too, but this doesn't have ingredients written on it. You get this pointy squeeze tube, which I love. It controls how much you use. This one is on the creamier side. It's still like that silicone-y based gel-like texture, but it's not as thin as the Shine Killer. It just a tad bit thicker than the Lorac Perfection, but it has a whiter color. It goes out, it doesn't come out clear. It shears out like transparent, but it goes on like a white texture. This one we're getting in the lines of what I need in a heavy duty primer. This is what I need. This goes on, again, it goes on smooth. All of these go on very, very smooth. But this level of, oh, I'm sorry, my number for the Perfection Primer, this is definitely a 4.5. It's definitely a 4.5. Again, oil breaks through everything, so nothing's perfect. Anyway, back to this one. This one definitely, it's that my skin doesn't feel as like hydrated once I put it on. It doesn't feel as like this is, I need it like this. Like this is like piece of paper, you know, ready to be matte, matte and ready to go. It leaves a little bit of a tacky residue that my makeup sticks to, which I really can enjoy and I really do appreciate. I really like to use this with like a super matte look with my super matte foundations. I know that sounds like a lot, but I like to use it with those. But I also like to use it with my foundations that may not necessarily have a matte finish, a semi-matte or what have you, because this is mattifying enough to balance it out. I really do enjoy this. You're talking on the scale, this is about 4.5. If that's a 4.5, it's probably a 4.6, 4.7. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now, nothing's perfect. So 4.9, 4.999 on the scale is definitely by far my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer from the drugstore. This was pretty much empty. This you can get at CVS, Walgreens, wherever Rimmel is sold. Use alone, under or over makeup. That's what it says. I always use it under makeup. This actually is so funny. What's the base? Is there any dimethicone towel? I think this may be water based, even though it has dimethicone. I'm not sure. Silicone? No, it's probably silicone. Can't really tell. Those, it was kind of a little bit clearer. I think in my mind. I could be wrong with the bases, but that's what I guess. I have a list of primers. All right. It's a little teeny bit. This is like a thick hand cream, honestly. It's white and it'll sheer out, but I'm gonna tell you this now, you use too much of it, your face will be ashy. It will be foundational cover, but your face will look ashy, and I'm fine with looking ashy and dry before I put my makeup put my makeup on. That's how oily I am. So this is what it looks like. And it's thick. When I tell you this stuff is thick, it's like a Bath and Body Works body butter. That's how thick this stuff is. It's thick and it is dry. I'm gonna tell you that, but a good dry for us oily skin girls. It is thick, it is dry. It leaves some tackiness where if I rub my hand across, it'll pull a little bit because it's sticky. To stick the makeup on, not gonna appreciate that. But when I can't express how thick it is compared to the rest of these, it is thick and it is dry, and I love it. My makeup sticks, and this is definitely my favorite primer for oily skin of all time. Like I got, you know, these top 3 here, even all these top 5 for different situations, but for an example, you know, I told you the oil control lotion is better for spring. This is better for lighter days, you know. I will wear these any time of the year, but I'm just giving you a lot of other options, the best options. But these, yes, you know, this Rimmel Stay Matte is the bomb, and I am completely out, and I need another one. So that is all of my primers, my favorite primers for oily skin. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave them down below. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.